Alright, here's the second part of my DVD collection. For the next row is SpongeBob SquarePants, the complete first season. I also have seasons 2 and 3. I'm not really much into SpongeBob as I used to be. I just got these DVD sets because I was just really excited. So I really don't like these that much, but other than that, I really like these compared to the new seasons that they show on TV, because those just don't feel like SpongeBob. But the first three seasons do. Season 2 is my favorite because it has a lot of my favorite episodes, like Sailor Mouth and the rest of those. Oh, Frankendoodle, that's a good one. So that's why. And I don't feel like getting seasons 4 and 5 because I really hate those, and who doesn't hate those? They're really not that good. So there's SpongeBob. Next is Pinky and the Brain, Volume 1. I get this for Christmas back in 2006. Pinky and the Brain is one of my favorite shows because it's about a mad scientist mouse named Brain who's trying to take over the world, and his sidekick Pinky, who's a complete dumbbutt who always messes up his plans. I only have Volume 1, but I really don't feel like getting the second seasons because Volume 1, I think, for what it is, it's pretty good, and I don't think I need to see the rest of the Pinky and the Brains because I like Volume 1 the best because as most of my favorite episodes are in here. Pinky and the Brain is a really good series. It's really funny. It's not for kids. It has a lot of jokes that a lot of adults need to get. It has a lot of cultural references. Like one episode is an entire Godzilla parody, which is my favorite episode because I'm the Godzilla fanboy. So, Pinky and the Brain, there it is. Next is an Invader Zim, and out of all the Nickelodeon shows that Nick has ever made, this is probably the one that has the biggest. This is a cult classic of Nickelodeon. It really didn't last that long, only lasting 27 episodes, and it, unlike a lot of Nick shows, it has a lot of weird stuff. The weird stuff that hasn't been seen since Ren and Stimpy, and it's really good. It's one of my favorite shows, and I had the complete series, and I got at Best Buy for only $25 a complete box set with all 27 episodes. Pretty cheap it was a good price for what I got because this show is really good. It has great animation and a lot of good CGI effects. Even though I don't like CGI that much, I like it good when it's combined with traditional animation, and this show is really good. Next is Futurama Season 2. I also have Seasons 3 and 4. I don't have the first season because I don't like those that much. I think the series started getting good when it came to Season 2. Futurama is a good show. I like Simpsons a lot better. I think Matt Groening does a better job on The Simpsons, but Futurama is good for what it is because it's a show that bases off its comedy from what could happen in the future, and a lot of the jokes are very good, and some of the jokes really make me laugh a lot, and then that's just what makes this series so good. My favorite character is Bender because he's just a total jerk, and I like him for that. It's really good. The only complaint I have about Futurama is that I feel it shows a little too much sexual themes in it, and I don't like that much in shows because I think it tampers with the plot and the character development and all that. But other than that, it's still a good series. Alright, here we go, back to the classic cartoon stuff. Here is Donald Duck, the Chronological Donald, Volume 1 by the Walt Disney Treasures. I got this for my birthday last year in 2008. I also have Volumes 2 and 4. I don't have 3 because that one's out of print, and Amazon has it for $50, and I don't think it's worth it, so I'm probably going to wait for Disney to make a more abundance of those so I can get it at a very cheaper price. But this volume 1 is really good. It has some of my favorite Donald shorts and starts his career off. Volume 2 has a lot of his funnier shorts. Some of my favorites are Duck Pimples, Durfewer's Face, and Trombone Trouble. Yeah, as I mentioned, a lot of the cartoons in Volume 2 have war themes and shows Donald as a soldier. Some of these may be a little politically incorrect by today's standards, but I like a lot of classic cartoons at that time, but it just reflects the time on how they were. Then Volume 4 is my favorite because in my opinion, has Donald's funniest shorts. Jack Hanna is my favorite Donald Duck cartoon director. He does a very good job, and I like him for that. Also has some Donald Duck cartoons that were shown on the House of Mouse, and I like those a lot. They're very funny. So there's Donald Duck. Sorry. Finally, in this part is Rocky and Bullwinkle Season 1. I also have Seasons 2 and 3. Rocky and Bullwinkle is one of my all-time favorite shows. I grew up with it as a kid, and it's really good. It's about Rocky and Bullwinkle as they go on crazy misadventures while being foiled by their enemies, Boris and Natasha. My favorite part of the series is its clever writing, which is centered a lot for adults, and kids can love the characters and the animations, while adults can love the cultural references and also the clever puns that are delivered by almost every character. Season 4 is coming out in the fall of 2009, so I hope to get that, and then Season 5, when that comes out, I'm going to get that as well, because I love Rocky and Bullwinkle, and Jay Ward is awesome. Well, that's it for this part. Stay tuned for the final part, because I'm going to complete my DVD collection. Sayonara.